Season's greetings. My name is Peter Schutz. I'm the Chair of the Federal Government's Food and Agribusiness Growth Centre and the organisation Food Innovation Australia Limited, or FIAL, which is delivering this initiative. Doesn't a year go quickly? 2015 has been a big year for the Australian food and agribusiness industry, and when I think back across the activities which have shaped the dynamics of this industry this year, such as the free trade agreements, the TPP, innovation statements, industry innovation competitiveness statements, just to name a few, it reinforces the relevance of an organisation like FIAL. And FIAL is a unique organisation. We're funded through the Federal Department of Industry, Innovation and Science, but we're industry specialists, work closely with industry and are industry-led. We know what it takes to operate a food and agribusiness business in Australia. We work closely with the organisations that shape the operating environment of the industry, such as federal and state governments, R&D organisations, universities and associations. We work across the entire food value chain, from agribusiness to food manufacturers to the end consumer or customer in the market. And it's with this whole of value chain approach, whilst partnering with the agencies responsible for shaping the operating environment, that FIAL has a direct line of sight to the various pathways that exist across the industry. We must align these pathways so that we, as a country, maximise our investments to ensure the food and agribusiness industry remains connected, competitive, sustainable and growing. In 2015, the federal government announced the formation of the Industry Growth Centres initiative. This $225 million initiative leverages experience and expertise across the sector to catalyse the formation of collaborative partnerships between industry, researchers, universities and government. From these, we can develop practical pathways to reduce the regulatory burden and encourage innovation to boost productivity and growth, thereby creating jobs. 5 new growth centres were established, including the Food and Agribusiness Growth Centre. I believe the federal government's vote of confidence in our industry recognises the contribution we make towards Australia's economy. We will continue to work with industry and the government to raise the awareness of the issues and opportunities available. Following the transition to the Food and Agribusiness Industry Growth Centre, we're able to expand our team and appoint a new FIAL board. We now have a team of 8 highly passionate, energetic and experienced food and agribusiness industry professionals who are focused on seeing the Australian food and agribusiness industries grow and thrive. The team is overseen by an equally dedicated, experienced and committed board. Members of our board include industry managing directors, chairs, chancellors and food science research and commercialisation experts. Their biographies, along with the team who deliver FIAL's activities, are available on our website. Partnerships are very important to FIAL. This year, we were able to partner with many key organisations and stakeholders to leverage each other's capability and apply this to the benefit of the industry as a whole. The Food Safety Project is one example where the AFGC, Entrepreneurs Program and FIAL, together with many food and agribusiness companies, worked to gather evidence of the regulatory burden of food safety audits faced by many across the industry. It demonstrates how the industry can unite and work collaboratively to address challenges in the sector. The sharing of pre-competitive outcomes and learnings from FIAL's workshops, reports and activities is at the core of FIAL's operating model. For example, we've partnered with organisations such as the Entrepreneurs Program, Austrade, Export Council of Australia, EFIC, CSIRO, Australian Food and Grocery Council and others who are willing to collaborate and share to enable the ongoing development of the industry as a whole. And if the whole Australian industry thrives, then third-party investment into inputs like R&D, market development, education and training can be made with confidence. If the programs and policies that support the industry to grow are also aligned, then government investment can be made with confidence. As an industry, it's our role to inform and support these investments if we're going to make the most of the opportunities before us. Never before has Australia had such demand for our food products, and this will of course increase as Asia's middle class continues to grow. Yet we are one country competing for a slice of the opportunity. It will be our ability to unite and collaborate at all levels in the interest of the food and agribusiness industry that will earn us some of that opportunity. We cannot rest on our laurels and wait for them to come to us. And so we turn our attention now to the year ahead, firmly committed to deliver on the actions. The biggest one will be the delivery of the National Food Industry Competitiveness Plan that will articulate a 10-year vision and strategy for the Australian food and agribusiness industry. We acknowledge that there have been visions and strategies previously, yet there's never been a time in our history where the industry as a whole has willingly united and agreed to work collaboratively to achieve this vision, and a strategy that our leaders have stuck to irrespective of the political leadership. So what will be different this time around? Firstly, there's a strong commitment amongst industry and government of a need to retain a competitive, diverse, sustainable and innovative food and agribusiness industry in Australia. Secondly, we're reaching across all levels of government, business and different sectors within the industry to align policy and leaders to gain buy-in, facilitate collaboration and encourage investment across and within the sector. Thirdly, we're reaching beyond the shores of Australia to other countries that use consumer-led, market-driven activities. Countries like Holland, Canada, France, Belgium and the UK all have good models that foster innovation. However, none of these models is the one answer to Australia's challenges, and we will examine key elements of each model and contextualise these to address Australia's needs. And finally, the competitiveness plan won't be written by consultants. It is industry-led, and there is also an industry board guiding it. We will undertake an extensive industry consultation period in the first half of 2016, so I encourage you to engage with this process and contribute to the vision of our industry. Further details will be available via our website early in 2016. Beyond the competitiveness plan in 2016, we'll continue to partner with stakeholders to roll out new and existing programs to ensure effective delivery and maximise outcomes and impact to Australia. We will continue to develop targeted programs and initiatives for the Australian food and agribusiness industry, such as the Enterprise Solution Centre, collaborative circles and channel readiness capability initiatives. In 2016, I'm pleased to announce we'll launch many new initiatives that will help address your business challenges. We will continue to deliver relevant forums for the industry in 2016. This year, FIAL delivered many forums that focused on topics including safe food, food futures, innovation leaders, R&D workshops, process improvement, export readiness, plus more. We will continue to develop a toolbox of resources for the industry, such as the Vital Allergen Calculator, the Export Market Insights database, and our online tutorials. And we will continue to work with our partners in trade to apply consistency in the promotion of Australia's agribusiness and food offerings in overseas markets. Since my announcement as Chair of the Food and Agribusiness Growth Centre earlier in the year, many of you have contacted me with both feedback as well as submissions for the Growth Centre in its first year. Thank you for reaching out. I do encourage you to continue to express your views on industry needs and how these could be addressed. On behalf of the FIAL team, we wish you all a safe Christmas and look forward to working with you in 2016.